You know, when I tell people, you know, I have a master's degree in genetics and I work in consulting and I travel with my job, it's almost like, oh, it almost takes them aback. And it's like, oh, but you're also, it doesn't seem to add up to them.
Hello and welcome back to Unfiltered by Cohorted. I'm your host, Jimena Guijarro, and I'm here with Rehema Muthamia, who is a women's rights advocate, health technology consultant, and the reigning Miss England 2021. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's dive right into it.
Yes.
So I want to know how you first got involved with pageants and obviously then essentially becoming Miss England 2021. How did that whole process come about?
So it's a whole journey. Anytime I tell this story, people are just sort of surprised. So I had never entered a pageant before. This is the first pageant I've ever been in. And I'd always had an interest in pageants in the past, but never saw myself reflected. So having grown up in England, looking at, you know, Miss England, Miss Universe, I didn't see any women that looked like myself. So it didn't feel like it was my place to go into. I did like the glitz and the glam of it, but it almost felt like a restricted path that I couldn't venture out into. But then it was the middle of the pandemic, I'd finished my degree, I had a lot of time to kill, I think like we all had.
Yeah.
And I thought, I've done the baking, I've coded, I need to try something new for myself now. So I applied through the Miss England website through a particular heat for women of colour. So the aim was to have women from minority ethnic backgrounds to be well represented within the competition. So I entered through that round, won that, so I became Miss All African Colours, the first one ever in Miss England history.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much. So I got my sash, my crown for that, and then that took me into the Miss England final. And then